Hi everyone. So I figured I would do back-to-back videos because maybe that'll help me get through this like fucking series that I started. It's like gonna be a while before I start another series. I have nothing planned for Halloween. I mean not Halloween. Christmas. Christmas. Halloween I like more than Christmas. I know it's pretty fucked up, but I do. So anyways, figured I would do back-to-back videos and then I can edit them because trying to find the time to record a video is ridiculous. So if I have some time, I should probably just sit down and do mass fucking records. I don't know, whatever. Makes sense. Hopefully it does. It's a struggle, guys. It's a struggle, especially working a Monday through Friday job and then only having weekends off. And then when I get home, I'm tired because it's like 6 o'clock at night. And I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. So there's that. Eventually I'm going to get into a habit of this shit. So anyways, I'm going to do another Halloween series video today. I wasted a minute just talking about how hard this is being on myself. So anyways, we're going to get into it. This story is called A Town Targeted. Was it a hoax or something more sinister? So let's get into it. Halloween night 1988, someone had mailed at least 63 letters to residents in Lancaster, California. The omniscient sender threatened to poison the recipients along with their families if they didn't send money. Oh, this is 88. Never mind. I was thinking, you guys know what I was thinking of. The letters contained personal information about the recipients and their private affairs. They were all typed and printed on computer paper. The pages were stapled together and included a rubber stamp impression reading confidential. The police cannot protect you every minute of the day, month, and year. If you decide not to pay, we'll blow your brains out. What the fuck, dude? We're just getting right into it. What the fuck? What would you guys do if you received a letter like that? Like, what are you gonna do? I don't dare them. Fucking no. 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 I think people are at that point where they'll do anything to protect themselves now because you can't rely on the cops. You can't. They're fucking killing people left and right themselves. So why trust the cops? They're not going to protect you. They're going on here and getting letting the fucking law get to their fucking head, thinking they're God and that they make the law. They don't have to obey the law. They get away with fucking murder, dude. It makes me sick. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's all over the fucking news. Everything. All this shit. So anyways, let's get back into it. One recipient, Elaine Malucio, who was told to send $300,000. I would be like, fuck off, dude. Do not have $300,000. Do they know if these people have money? Like maybe they were targeting people that had money. They're like, oh, they'll do anything to protect themselves. They'll send me $300,000. I'd be like, fuck off, dude. I'm not even worth that. I'm not even worth half of that. Just saying. I don't have no money. Just saying. Just saying. Who was told to send $300,000 was instructed to send it in tens and twenties to 5 different locations. They were all local Lancaster addresses. Is that a rich neighborhood? Comment down below if you guys know. The senders knew personal information about her and her late husband. They claimed they knew that her husband had not died from a heart attack but poison. It's gonna be like the guy from Saw. They threatened they would do the same to her by poisoning her toothpaste, by sprinkling mustard gas in her home, and they would kill her children. They threatened that they had contacts out on their lives, and if the recipients did not send the money, not only would they be killed, but also their loved ones. They also claimed not to be alone, but part of a group of 2,000 people. What the fuck? This shit just went a whole different direction than I thought. A local contractor named Larry Purcell had also received a letter. He was told to send $200,000 or die. He too was instructed to send the money to local addresses. As investigators and volunteers collected the original letters and started tracking the addresses you were to send money to, they formed a spreadsheet. It looked like a pyramid scheme of sorts. where recipients 1 through 5 send their cash to local recipients 6 through 10, who so on and so on. If everyone sent the money, it would then start funneling back to the original letter receivers. It was a chain letter system the writers had created, which did work because some people started sending the money, whether out of fear of what the letter writer had divulged about them or from the fear of dying. The police tried to figure out the connection, but it didn't seem to have one. No one person was getting all the money, and no pattern emerged in how the sender knew so much information about all the targets. In reviewing the letters, it was clear they were all sent by the same sender because the language was similar, including obscenities and the same grammar and spelling inaccuracies. The senders had printed the letters, stapled them, and folded them up, printing the addresses on the outside and mailing them without an envelope. So you can send letters and it don't have to be in an envelope? I guess I didn't know that. Well, anyways, let's get back into it. All the letters had been postmarked in Mojave, a town only 25 miles from Lancaster. They had been dropped off Halloween night since they were processed and stamped on November 1st, 1988. The town was living in fear, and the authorities had no leads. The story ran on several news broadcast stations, eventually airing in Las Vegas, Nevada. A week before the letters arrived, Lancaster lost 2 of its residents, Roman McCuck and Richard Ferroni. They had moved to Las Vegas. Excuse me. After getting a warrant, they found a letter written by Muckok. I don't know what his name is. I botched it. I don't care. This is not even the point of the story. That matched the style sent to the Lancaster residents. Muckok and Ferroni were extradited to California and charged with extortion. They were found guilty and sentenced to 4 years in prison. They have since been released. Oh, so were they connected? Is that why they were arrested? In a twist of strange, Lancaster, California would be home of another hoax in 2019. Ooh, very recent. I mean, it's not that recent. This hoax was when a rookie sheriff's deputy claimed he had shot twice. Oh, he was shot twice by a sniper outside the sheriff's station. Deputy Angel Reynosa, 21, said he was ambushed and shot as he tried to flee to safety. His attack resulted in the town being put on lockdown while deputies searched the area for the shooters. SWAT surrounded the apartment building, Reynosa pointed out. They would drag every resident out and interrogate each one. A school was on lockdown, leaving children and parents scared. Helicopters circled the town, and armored vehicles stopped every car trying to enter or exit. Do you guys know what this is? This is a classic magician trick. Look over here, not over here. So what was going on when they were doing all this shit? They're all focused on this shit, right? So I'm wondering what happened behind all this shit. Something else happened. I wonder if they even figured it out. But because there was so much attention drawn to this, I automatically go there. I just know. Another day-long search, they couldn't locate the shooter or the gun. That's when investigators started looking more closely at what their fellow deputy had told them. Reynosa had said he had came under fire being shot twice. Once in his bulletproof vest and was also grazed in the shoulder by another round. Except there were no bullets. Not in his vest or on the ground. And at the hospital, no injuries were located on his body. Eventually, he admitted he had not been shot, but had used a knife to cut 2 holes in his shirt and came up with a sniper story. He gave no reason, though, as to why he would do this. His fellow deputies had a theory. Reynosa was still a rookie in his first year and had not been doing well with training. So not only did Reynosa lie about snipers and being shot, but it turns out he threw the blame on the apartment buildings by the police station. This apartment complex is home to people suffering from mental illness who are trying to get help. Stop targeting the mentally ill people. Please stop. They have enough They have enough going through their own fucking mind that tortures them without somebody else torturing them in real life. Okay? Just saying. Which meant they were all interrogated and had their lives thrown upside down by some guy who made up a crazy story because he wasn't excelling at work. Not to mention the countless Lancaster citizens who suffered undue stress for no reason. Hoaxes are wrong. Let's all agree on that. That was it. That was that whole story, guys. Okay. So, what are your thoughts? I think something else happened. There was so much that was focused on what I kind of fucking knew he was lying and bullshitting and shit. But I feel like there was something else over here. Like, oh, look over here. Let's go do this shit over here. But there's something over here I don't want you guys to see. Was there a bank robbery? Was there was something. Something happened that they wanted to distract everybody from. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Because I don't have anything. I'm just over it. I'm glad nobody died in that one. That was great. Probably the first one. And it happened on Halloween. So whatever. Maybe he's trying to do an early April Fool's joke. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Comment down below. On that note, if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.